You make me feel so good, yeah. Oh, yeah. You make me feel so good, yeah.
Hey y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl, Lady Free, your Gourmand guru in the house, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this very informal video of my January perfume tray. Just letting you guys know what will be on my body, honey, for January. And my birthday's at the end of the month, so we're gonna choose one of these scents. Probably, maybe or maybe not for my birthday, but anyway, let's go ahead and get some wear out of these fragrances. And let's go ahead and get it rocking, especially the ones that I'm not going to be able to wear when the weather starts to get warmer. Anyway, so let's do it. The first one I have is Side Effects by INITIO. Want to go ahead and get that, get some wear out of that one. I have had it since, I think right around Christmas time or right before Christmas time, and I haven't really had a chance to get some good wears out of this. This is a great vanilla fragrance that I want to go ahead and get some wears out of. So, Side Effects by INITIO. This is a vanilla, boozy, kind of saffrony, leathery type scent that and tobacco that I want to go ahead and get some wears out of. See how that wears on my skin. The next one is your Clive Kristen Cosmos Flower. This is one that I've had in my collection for a while. And this is your fruity, sweet, ambery, warm, spicy fragrance. It has so many notes in it, y'all. Definitely spicy. Florally, you have some florals in there. Your ylang ylang, osmanthus, jasmine. A powdery violet in there, and a cosmos flower, which I really am not too familiar with, but yeah, you have your cosmos flower in there. And I haven't really worn this fragrance. And then the base you have some cacao, caramel, benzoin, amber, leather. I haven't really worn this fragrance, and I want to go ahead and try to wear it to see what's popping with it. It smells very good, but it may be a little, from what I remember, it was a little cloying and a little scratchy, so we'll see how that works. The next one back here I have is your SpirituesE Double Vanille. Can't wait to get some wears out of that one. That one is your double dose of vanilla, but a lighter wearing vanilla. It's not like a heavy, dense, deep, dark vanilla. That was your incensey, spicy, balsamic, ambery, a little bit lighter wearing type of vanilla. I want to go ahead and get some wears out of that as well. You do have a Bulgarian rose, but I don't pick up too much Bulgarian rose in there. And then you have that benzoin at the base. We're going to stick with the back here. And the next one we have is Rolling in Love by KILLIAN. That plaque is awful. Try to clean it off. Well, don't look like it's going to get clean. Anyway, I've had this fragrance for a very long time. This is one of my faves. I haven't worn it this year yet, so I want to go ahead and get some wears out of it. This is your creamy, lactonic, almond, musky, kind of just romantic, very beautiful fragrance. This does put me in the mind of, and I don't hear a lot of people mentioning this, but maybe it's just me and my nose. It does put me in the mind of your Italica by Xerjoff. I don't hear a lot of people saying that, and maybe it's just me and my nose. However, that's what I get from it. Maybe it's the lactonicness of it. I know the Xerjoff has a toffee type of buttery type of feel, but for some reason I get similarities in Rolling in Love and Italica. Definitely have similarities to my nose. I'm not sure exactly what it is. You definitely get that almond milk and a little bit of musk, and it's a little bit powdery from that iris in there. It's just a really beautiful almond, vanilla, flory, musky, powdery type of fragrance. And the tuberose, you don't really get too much of it, but you definitely get a nutty, milky, almondy type of scent. But anyway, I went on long enough about that one. That's Rolling in Love by KILLIAN. The next one is a cult favorite, a cult classic. I want to go ahead. I think I've worn this once this season. I mixed it with something. I can't remember what layering combo I did, but this is Angel Share by KILLIAN. We all know that fragrance. This is your boozy apple pie, very spicy type of fragrance. Very spicy type of sweet, dense, thick, syrupy. Okay, my chair is making a whole lot of noise. Very spicy type of sweet, dense, syrupy, boozy fragrance. I don't think it actually has apples in there, but you definitely get an apple pie, the spices from the apple pie. I recently decluttered my apple brandy because it was too close to that one. I mean, I definitely noticed the differences in them. However, it still was, the apple brandy smelled like your apple martini on the rocks. It was definitely more lighter. It was definitely more watery, more lighter, more airier. Not as heavy, as dense as the Angel Share, or even as spicy as the Angel Share. However, I didn't see a need to have both in my collection, so I did declutter that one. And you know, that's that on that. This next one is New Notes by, Caramello Vanilla by New Notes. Fell in love with that fragrance. It puts you in the mind of your Bianco latte, yes, but less lactonic. It's your caramel, your vanilla. It's sugary, it's sweet. It gives you all the things, and I'm glad that I actually have it in my collection. I do have Bianco Latte back there because Bianco Latte serves a different purpose for me in my scent collection, in my fragrance collection. I layer that one with more lactonic type of scents to kind of bring out the sweetness of different lactonic scents that I may have in my collection. So I can justify having both of them in my collection. I can also justify having both of them on my scent tray for the month of January. So that is Caramello Vanilla by New Notes. The next one I have sticking in the front here is Invite Only Amber 23. This is one I don't think I've ever even worn. The bottle looks a little bit empty. Not empty, but it looks like it has been worn, and I actually don't recall ever wearing this fragrance because at the time of purchase, I wasn't really into spicy fragrances as I am now, and as my nose has matured and grown to appreciate and actually like a spicier type of fragrance, or fragrance with some spicier nuances or notes or chords within them. So at the time I bought this fragrance, I didn't really care for it. I didn't like it. I'm like, oh, this is just another spicy fragrance. It put me in the mind of Angel Share because, again, my nose wasn't matured. It wasn't evolved enough to notice the differences between the two. It just smelled spicy to me, and I knew I didn't like it. But this is your sweet, ambery, warm, spicy tobacco type of fragrance. It does have a cherry in there. You get your a sour cherry, and it's like a sweet, sour cherry, spicy, and it has a note of chocolate in here too, and it has two types of rose. This is just actually a very good fragrance, especially for this time of year. And I'm actually spraying it on me now. And I definitely want to go ahead and, oh, that is very pretty. I want to go ahead and get some wears out of it for this not holiday season. The holiday season is over, for this winter season. You definitely get that, that tobacco and that cherry at the top. A little bit of that honey and that chocolate. And you definitely get that cinnamon, and a little bit of the roses start to come through. I pick up heavy on the oud and the patchouli. Not heavy, but I definitely get it. Yeah, it does, like I said, it does put me in the mind of Angel Share. I'm looking at fragrance again. I do see where people have compared it to Angel Share, but it's very different. Like, they don't smell, now I can notice the differences in them to know that they really don't smell anything alike. It does put me in the mind of your Back to Black as well by KILLIAN, and other like tobacco-esque or types of scents. Maybe like your Ultimate Aphrodisiac by INITIO, and also maybe like your Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. It does put me in the mind of those types of scents as well. It don't smell alike, but they're all in the kind of the same vein, in the same category. Did I say ultimate aphrodisiac? I mean absolute aphrodisiac by Initio. Y'all know what I was meaning to say with that one. Ultimate aphrodisiac does not even have tobacco in it. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking the side effects. I'm sorry, I was getting the two confused. The side effects. It does kind of put you in the mind a little bit of fragrances like your side effects, like your tobacco vanille, like your Back to Black, and maybe even like, yeah, we'll leave it at that. So really excited to get some words out of this one. This next one that I'm excited to get some words out of is JANY, or JANY, however y'all want to pronounce it. Again, perfect for this time of year. This is your apple tart tartine, a kind of tart apple puff pastry, little spicy type of scent, a little airy, not too. Anyway, had to change my banner. We were speaking about JANY, You're Not Too Serious, puff pastry, apple tart type of sweet but tart, little bit buttery from the puff pastry, but spicy type of scent. This is actually also perfect for the summertime, for the wintertime, but I feel like it will transition because it's not very heavy to me. It's not very dense. It's still a little bit tart, and I feel like the apple note won't, and the cinnamon, all of that stuff, all of the composition of it won't be too cloying or overpowering or overbearing during the hotter months. So that may be a perfect transitional gourmand, transitioning from your colder months into your spring type of months. Next one here we have is Ani by NISHANE. This one, excuse me, why am I breathing so hard? That one is also one that I had to grow to and learn to love. This is your spicy vanilla. Some say it may lean a little bit masculine, not to my nose, thankfully. It is very spicy, and I do really prefer the dry down over the opening. But however, I'm willing to wait, baby, to get that dry down, because that dry down gives me that dry down gives me my whole entire life. So it's very spicy with that ginger, that pink pepper, and that cardamom at the top, and then it dries down to a sweet, not too sweet, but it's still sweet vanilla, earthy, maybe aromatic type of vanilla, and it's just all of the things. So that's Ani by NISHANE. That one. Staying at the back here, we have BABYCAT by your the YSL Privé line, and this one is your black pepper, also very spicy type of vanilla. As you notice, I'm trying to get all of these spicy fragrances out of the way to make room, or to make way so that springtime can make its way, to make way for springtime, because when the springtime hits, I'm not going to be able to pull out BABYCAT. I don't want to pull out BABYCAT, okay? I don't really want to reach for Ani and all of the things during when the weather starts to get hotter. So, we're going to go ahead and get them out of the way, go ahead and get my wares in them now. So that's your BABYCAT. Again, it's your black pepper type of vanilla, your very animalic carnal type of vanilla. And when I wore this fragrance, I did pick up a little bit of a feral type of pissy type of scent a little bit. But again, as y'all probably have gathered or noticed by now, I'm into those types of scents as well a little bit. I don't know what they do to me or why I like them, but I do. So yeah. This one does have your note of your LME. Go ahead and look that up and see what that is. But it's very spicy with that black pepper, two types of black pepper, and your pink pepper. And then you also have olibanum, and then saffron and suede. The suede is very soft. It's very wearable. It's blended perfectly. So I don't get too, I definitely get the spiciness. I definitely get the black pepper. It's there. You're gonna smell it. It's very noticeable. However, it's blended so well that it's not bothersome. So that's your Black Cat by BABYCAT by YSL. This next one y'all have heard enough about, so I'm not gonna go on and on about it. This is a fave of mine. right now. Why is it so dirty? Baby, because I wear them, okay? They're not going to be aesthetically perfect because obviously I wear these fragrances. Obviously I purchase them to wear them, so they're not going to be pristine or as you know, your aesthetic perfection here. I wear them, okay? So excuse the smudge on the bottle. But anyway, I don't really wear this one by itself, but it's perfect to layer. It definitely stands out with the fragrances that I layer it with. And it's all the things. It's vanilla, it's lactonic. Yeah, love it. The next one I'm going to get some wears out of. This is your Ray Spirits by NAVITUS. This is your very boozy, dried fruits, very sweet type of fragrance, maybe a little bit masculine leaning to some. However, it's perfect for me. It's perfectly unisex to me and to my nose. It's sweet. You have your caramel. It's a little bit spicy with your that pimento leaf at the top, but it's very sweet. I said dried fruits. You don't have any dried fruits in here. You have caramel, pimento leaf, rum, caramel again, brown sugar, sugar cane, tobacco, bourbon, vanilla, cashmere wood, and oak. It's just sweet. It's a sweet, very sweet, boozy type of scent, and it's all the things. Love this one. This next one, I don't think I've even worn yet. I think the light is washing it out a little bit. This is Gourmand BAKOOR by JOUSSET Parfumes. It's supposed to be your toffee type of bready, type of buttery, sweet type of scent. I haven't worn it yet, so I can't attest to that. I've actually have had this one for a while, and I put it on my tray to get some wears out of. It's supposed to be a caramel milk, so your lactonic caramel type of scent. You know, I'm thinking it may put me in the mind a little bit. Let me smell it, of your Bianco latte. I have a lot of fragrances like that on my tray this month. I don't think I've thought that one out. You have smoke and you have hinoki incense, so it's a little bit... Oh, it's good though, y'all. You definitely get that caramel in the milk. And the caramel again, you have caramel at the top and caramel at the mid, and then you get that toffee. But you have smoke at the top, hinoki incense at the mid and the base. And then you have toffee. But y'all, this one is good. I don't know why I haven't worn it yet. I don't just think I've found the occasion to wear it. Don't be turned off by the smokiness. It just adds a little bit of depth to the fragrance. It doesn't like take away from the fragrance. I don't really get too much of the smoke, although you have a type of smoke incense, hinoki incense in the mid and the base, and then you have smoke at the top. I'm not really getting that, y'all. It's blended very well. And it's very... It's heaven, almost. Like, it's good. It's a very good gourmand. It's not too heavy, but it is a little bit heavy, a little bit more denser type of gourmand because of that smoke. But it's very wearable. Love this one. And, of course, top don't like to stay on. Ginger Biscuit by Jo Malone. We're going to go ahead and get some more wears out of that one. Obviously, I've worn it, but you have to spray so much of it to smell it. And you have to spray so much of it also because it doesn't last long or project very well. So, I mean, that's the reason, the only reason that it's dented to the point, it's dented to that point. That's the only reason that I've worn as much of it as I worn is because, you know, you don't really smell it well. It doesn't really project or last long, so you have to really over spray that one and continuously spray it for it to make an impact. But I want to go ahead and get some more wears out of that because, again, this is the time of year to wear it. So that's my January perfume trade. Let me know what you think of these fragrances. Let me know what's on your perfume, what's on your perfume tray if you have one. If you create perfume trays for the month, or you just, what do you like to do? You just like pick randomly, or how you like to go ahead and get some wears out of your fragrances. Go ahead and leave that in the comment box for me. Stay tuned for our Friday, either Thursday or Friday video, I am going to be doing the first haul of 2023. So go ahead and stay tuned to that video. I did not include any of my haul items in the January perfume tray. We're going to maybe include them in the February perfume tray, and that's just because I want to go ahead and haul them first, to go ahead and get them out to you, let you know what new ones I've picked up or new ones that I've received in this year, or purchased last year and received in this new year. So thank you for making it to the end of the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you won't miss any of my uploads, and I'll see you Thursday or Friday. Peace.